Trailing by 1, the Pacers put it in play.
They have Michael Jordan on Best to take away the penetration.
Smits comes out the screen for it. Best into the lane. The floater is short. Loose ball battle won by Pippen.
See, Smits had Kukoc pinned deep into the lane, but Best missed him because he was dribbling the basketball. That's one of the problems with Best as a point guard, that he dribbles.
Jordan against McKee. 4 seconds on the shot clock. It'll be Michael, and it'll be Chicago by 3. That was Michael's first basket since 8:07 remained in the game. He has 28.
Indiana season riding this last 40 seconds. Best dribbling the ball too much again.
You see Smits flashed again that time, wide open.
But Best took it to the hole and banked it in. With 33.5 on the clock, it's a 1-point game. Timeout Chicago. They now have 2 remaining plus a 20. Indiana has 2 timeouts left.
Michael Jordan squares himself up and he uses his dribble to get his rhythm. Drives it to the point, raises up and makes the jump shot to put his team up 3. But Travis Best, composure off the bench. He's got Michael Jordan. He splits the defense. He goes by Kukoc. The high arcing shot off the glass. And we got us a 1-point game.
With 54 in Game 4 against the Knicks. And then in 95, it was the Pacers' turn, the game in which Rick Smits hit the game winner, a contest that saw 4 lead changes in the final 13 seconds. Remember the exchange of what seemed to be game winners, first by Penny Hardaway and then by Smits. Here it's Chicago by 1 as they put it in play.
You see Bulls take it length to the floor, not half court.
Kerr, a great free throw shooter. And now Kukoc. Hold on, there's an offensive foul. An illegal screen is called. And the Pacers are going to get the ball with 21.8 on the clock. It's on Rodman, and it's his 3rd.
And Rodman went to set the screen. He was trying to free Jordan. And he kind of leaned in a little bit. You see him here at the top of your screen. And watch the shoulder. Just a little slight shoulder. Kind of touchy at this point in the game, however, it was an offensive foul.
Indiana take advantage.
Best brings it out of the backcourt, confronted by Jordan. Reggie Miller, Harper on him. Reggie on the move, finds Best, deals it out to McKee. And it's knocked out of bounds by Jordan, who comes over to get a piece of it with 6.4 on the clock.
Now Indiana runs a great set play here to free up Reggie Miller. Rodman or Kukoc must switch this, or Pippen, and then watch McKee, the inbounder, stepping back in.
Indiana has a timeout. They elect not to use it. McKee looking. Gets it in for Miller, batted away, grabbed by Pippen, and they have to foul him.
Harper and Reggie Miller.
This has been brewing since Game 3, when Harper fouled Miller hard late in the game. Right in front of the Chicago bench. Now Pippen's going to go to the line. What would be crucial here is if technicals are called. That would throw everything off. And that's what the officials are talking about. If Pippen goes to the line, even if he makes 2, Indiana, a great 3-point shooting team, would still have an opportunity to tie.
See what happened here is Reggie Miller gets called for the foul, and you see Harper pull Reggie Miller into the bench and then push him off, and Reggie Miller goes back at him.
Man, you can't do that. You can't run the risk of a technical in this situation, no matter the provocation. The officials may have decided, we haven't seen an indication yet, they may have decided that they don't want this game and the possibility of a trip to the NBA Finals to be decided by a technical foul shot.
Well, you got Hugh Evans right there who's explaining it. He's been in these situations before, and he knows how to handle this type of situation. It's very emotional right now for the players. He's been there, so he's got to make the right call.
McKee walks over and whispers something into his ear. Remember last year in the finals when Pippen walked up to Karl Malone as he prepared to shoot crucial free throws and whispered, "The mailman doesn't deliver on Sunday." A miss.
And see, I can tell you what's going through Scottie Pippen's mind as a player. You're sitting there concentrating, and it's not butterflies that's in your stomach. It's a big whale that's swimming around in there.
Now, I'd put Antonio Davis on Rodman. Rodman too quick for Smits here. You don't want to give up a second shot.
Missed them both. Loose ball, out of bounds. Who's got it? Jump ball. Now Hugh Evans says, wait a minute. He motions Ronnie Nunn over and may overrule him, and he does. He overrules him and gives the ball to Indiana with 2.9 seconds. And Larry Bird uses his last timeout.
He can't come on the floor. He did not necessarily cross the line. He went up the sideline. So we'll see. You look at Rod Thorne there on the left and David Stern with the yellow tie on. We'll see how they rule.
Indiana, no timeouts left. They've got to get the ball in.
2.9 seconds. And a delay of game warning on Chicago. They just wanted to get a look at Indiana's setup. Kukoc is on Smits. Yeah, you can dance, Reggie. One of the greatest clutch playoff performers of his generation has apparently done it again.
Reggie Miller, killer shot by Reggie Miller.
And Doug, I know exactly how he feels. You're coming off that screen, you catch it, you square up, and you let it go. And the adrenaline that's going through your body right now, it's hard for you to really contain yourself. Look at his emotions. He don't know what to do because so much juice is going through your body. You're so happy. You see he's looking like he's ready to cry. That's what you say, I love this game. That's what it's really all about right there. And you look at Larry Bird, who's been there before, nothing to it. I've done that about 20 times in my career. Come on back over here, fellas.
Yeah, but let me illustrate his stomach. Here, they've got to be ready to switch anything so you can't get a quick catch and shoot.
After the basket, it showed 4/10. They restored 3/10 and put it at .7. The two big misses by Scottie Pippen at the free throw line set the stage. Had he made them both, the best the Pacers could have done was to tie on that three. Now they lead by 2.
Now they've got their biggest man, Rick Smits. He's got to get up all over Tony Kukoc because they do not have time to throw it back to him for the shot.
Now Michael Jordan likes to take it down into the post right here and seal his man and shoot the fadeaway J.
Kukoc to Michael at the buzzer. It spins out. It spins out.
Now you look at Jordan as he comes off the screen and the double pump off the glass, just rims in and out That's the greatness of Michael Jordan, his concentration. Let's take another look at it.
I thought Derek McKee was going to block this shot from behind. Michael felt him, brought it down, and let it go. That would have won the game. And Michael Jordan so disappointed.
He is so great, and he has done it so many times that everyone at Market Square held his or her breath as he let it go, and you cannot come much closer without making it.
Now you look at Phil Jackson's face, oh, right in the hole, and he's saying right now, we know we got a series going on our hands because Indiana didn't die. And you look at Larry Bird, been here before, done that again, no pressure.
Ahmad Rashad is with Reggie Miller.
All right, thanks, Bob. Reggie, they say that the playoffs don't start till the home team loses. You guys refuse to let that happen.
Well, we were behind the 8 ball all game. We were always playing catch-up. Our bench came in and played fantastic for us once again. Travis Best hit some big shots for us. And we never wanted to quit in this game. We understood that they were going to come out. This is the game they wanted to go back home 3-1. But we never wanted to quit.
How confident were you going under that last shot? You've been idle for a while and come in and hit that big shot.
Well, as long as I can get my feet set and have a shot to look at the bucket,
Now,
I'm done. I really shouldn't have been out here playing, but I really just wanted to play half the game and try to give the guys a lift, but Coach just left me out there. Why, I don't know, but I'm glad he did.
I think the reason was that last shot, which you nailed, Reg.
Thank you.
All right.